Hello, you're on the Crypto Pump channel. If you've ever been curious about altcoins, then this episode is just for you. Today, we'll talk about Altseason, what it is, how it begins, and how not to miss the moment. We'll keep it simple, clear, and to the point. So get comfortable. I promise it will be fascinating. Want to stay updated on market trends and not miss important events? Subscribe to our Telegram. There, you'll find fresh analytics, trading ideas, and signals to help you navigate confidently in the fast-paced world of cryptocurrencies. The link is in the description. Don't miss the chance. Let's begin. Altseason is a period when altcoins, meaning all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin, start to surge in price and attract more attention than Bitcoin itself. It's not just a random rise, it's part of a broader market trend. Typically, altseason occurs after a significant increase in Bitcoin's value when it reaches a certain peak. Investors, noticing a slowdown in Bitcoin's growth or perceiving it as overpriced, shift their focus to other coins. This provides them with an opportunity to achieve higher returns or invest in new promising projects. Why does this happen? The cryptocurrency market is cyclical, much like the changing seasons. Initially, all attention is focused on Bitcoin. It sets the tone, and investors eagerly buy it in anticipation of growth. When Bitcoin reaches a peak or starts to move sideways, capital shifts to altcoins. At this point, investors are looking for new opportunities to profit, as altcoins often demonstrate faster growth. These cycles aren't random. They're driven by market behavior and human actions. After Bitcoin halving, it often starts to rise, capturing attention. Interest then shifts to altcoins, whether new tokens or promising projects. Thus, capital initially flows into Bitcoin and then transitions to altcoins, triggering the alt season. A key indicator is the Altseason Index. It shows when altcoins start outperforming Bitcoin in terms of growth rates. This index analyzes the top 50 cryptocurrencies over the last 90 days and records how many of them perform better than Bitcoin. If, after a previous Bitcoin rally, the index exceeds a value of 25, it may indicate the start of altseason. A value of 75 or higher suggests a peak in altcoin activity. The index compares historical price. If most leading coins are growing faster than Bitcoin, capital begins to flow toward altcoins. This reflects investor behavior as they seek new opportunities following Bitcoin's rise. While the index doesn't predict the future, it signals changes in the market. Where can you find it? The Altseason Index is available on several platforms. One of the most well-known resources is Blockchain Center. Visit Blockchain Center.net and look for the Altcoin Season Index section, where you'll find a chart with current values. You can see the index's dynamics and compare it with past alt seasons. This tool is free and doesn't require complex calculations, making it accessible to everyone. Additionally, the Altseason Index can be found on platforms like CoinMarketCap and CoinGlass. The second indicator is the Bitcoin Dominance Chart, known as BTCD. It reflects the portion of the total cryptocurrency market capitalization that Bitcoin occupies, showing how much it controls the market compared to other cryptocurrencies. When this indicator starts to decline, it suggests that investors are shifting their focus from Bitcoin to altcoins. Such a capital shift often acts as a catalyst for the onset of altseason. For example, in early 2021, Bitcoin's dominance decreased from 70% to 40%, which was accompanied by significant growth in altcoins. A new alt season might be just around the corner, so make sure to subscribe to our Telegram channel to seize the opportunity and enter the market at the right time. How does it work? Bitcoin dominance reflects capital movement. When its dominance rises, it indicates that Bitcoin is being actively purchased, increasing its share. After this, investors often switch to altcoins, reducing Bitcoin's share. If the market is growing, this suggests strengthening of altcoins. A decline in Bitcoin dominance signals the approach of an alt season. Where to find it? The Bitcoin Dominance Chart is available on CoinMarketCap in the Dominance section and on TradingView under the BTCD query. These free tools help track market trends. We also have a video guide on using TradingView. The third indicator is the trading volumes of altcoins, which show how much cryptocurrencies, other than Bitcoin, are being bought and sold over a certain period. An increase in volumes indicates active investor interest in altcoins and can act as a catalyst for the overall market capitalization growth, as a higher number of transactions usually leads to rising coin prices. The growth in trading volumes is a signal that the market is becoming more active and may herald the beginning of an alt season. How does it work? Trading volumes are the pulse of the market. Low volumes indicate weak trading activity in altcoins. When Bitcoin rises, investors start looking for new opportunities, actively trading alts, which leads to an increase in volumes. Rising volumes indicate a capital shift into altcoins, which may foreshadow an alt season. Where to find it? On TradingView, select a pair, for example, ETH USDT, and pay attention to the volume bars below the chart. If volumes are rising for many altcoins, this may hint at the approach of an alt season. Compare this with Bitcoin. Declining volumes for Bitcoin and rising volumes for altcoins signal a trend change. Want to stay at the forefront of market events and not miss important trends? Subscribe to our Telegram channel. We share exclusive insights, analyze current situations, and help you navigate the complex world of cryptocurrencies. The link is in the description. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Your support is extremely important to us. The fourth indicator is the market capitalization of the crypto market, reflecting the total value of all cryptocurrencies. On TradingView, there are three charts: Total, for the entire market, TOTAL2, without Bitcoin, and TOTAL3, without Bitcoin and Ethereum. An increase in these charts, along with a decrease in Bitcoin dominance, indicates the strengthening of an alt season. How does it work? Market capitalization is the thermometer of the market. A rise in capitalization signals an influx of new funds. If total increases but Bitcoin dominance decreases, altcoins become the driving force. TOTAL2 and TOTAL3 show how actively altcoins, including lesser-known ones, are growing. When they surge, it means the market is moving thanks to alts. Bitcoin sets the direction, and altcoins amplify the ascent. In the last alt season, from January to May 2021, altcoins demonstrated their power. Bitcoin rose from $29,000 in January to $63,000 in April, after which investor attention shifted to altcoins. For example, BNB surged from $40 in January to $690 in May, increasing by more than 1,600%. ADA climbed from 18 cents to $2.45, showing a growth of around 1,200%. XRP increased from 22 cents to nearly $2, which amounted to approximately 800% growth. Among the star altcoins was Solana, which started at $1.50 in January and reached $55 in May, showing a gain of 3,500%. Shiba Inu amazed everyone, increasing by more than 34,000% thanks to the hype on social media and an influx of new investors. This period became a vivid example of the strength of altcoins in favorable market conditions. If you had invested $100 in each of these cryptocurrencies in January 2021 and captured half of their growth, the results could have been as follows. BNB. With an 800% increase, your $100 would have turned into $900, resulting in a profit of $800. Cardano ADA. With a 600% rise, your $100 would have become $700, earning you $600. XRP. With a 400% increase, your $100 would have grown to $500, giving you a profit of $400. Now for the superstars. Solana. With a 1,700% rise, your $100 would have turned into $1,800, with a profit of $1,700. Shiba Inu. With a 17,000% rise, your $100 would have become $17,000, yielding an incredible 170x. Such results are possible in the crypto market if you closely monitor its trends and make timely decisions. The alt season is a time when capital shifts from Bitcoin to new growth prospects. In 2021, BNB rose due to the popularity of Binance. ADA benefited from updates. XRP surged on Ripple news, while Sol and Shiba Inu became symbols of hype. This opens up opportunities for growth for both major projects and meme tokens. During this period, many became millionaires simply by holding and selling assets at the peak. However, the success of some turned into losses for others who sold at a loss or were left with declining assets. Some attempted to shift their investments and ultimately lost everything. This illustrates the unpredictability and diversity of the crypto market. So friends, now you know what alt season is and how to catch it. Join our Telegram channel for news, analysis, and guides. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated. See you soon, and may your trades be successful.